So guys, welcome once again to my space. Thank you so much for always tuning in, my people. No be small thing that happened since yesterday. I believe we all know what has been going on in America about this guy they call Charlie Kirk. My people, this life, the way things are going, and the worst of it all now, it's not even the worst. A lot of people are really jubilating, saying yes, so they don't finally catch the guy that did it. And according to the news, they said is his own father, that is his family member. They say that they now bring this boy out because they believe that waiting this boy do. Even his father, after he confessed to his father told him, they said, go present yourself to Olokpa. This boy said no. Although a lot of people they talk about, say, the guy, they talk things we're not supposed to talk. But for me, according to freedom of speech, they say everybody get right to express how he feel about a particular thing or things happening. Well, this very 22-year-old boy, they said his name is Tyle Robinson. They said this guy, he said the way this Charlie Kirk, they talk, he said he don't like it. Say the guy, they spill too much, all those stuff. But that is not enough for this very 22-year-old boy go just climb top of roof, ceiling, walk by this guy. It's not enough. So in short, I will take all the details according to the news flying here and there for American blog. I will read the details for you to know how this whole thing went and how they managed to catch him. So they said, we have him, Charlie Kirk murder suspect caught with help of family member. The breaking news was announced by U.S. President Donald Trump on a morning television show. I think with a high degree of certainty, we have him, said Trump on the sofa of Fox and Friends on Friday morning news in New York City in custody. Essentially, someone that was very close to him turned him in. It was Trump, too, who first announced that Charlie Kirk has died after he was shot in the neck at Utah Valley University on Wednesday. At the press conference on Friday morning, officials identified the person in custody as 22-year-old Tyle Robinson. Utah Governor Spencer Coles told reporters that a family member of Tyle Robinson reached out to a family friend who contacted the Washington County Sheriff Office with information that Robinson had confessed to them. Surveillance videos showed the suspect arriving on campus at the university in a green Dodge Challenger at 8:29 local time on the morning of the shooting, said Coase. He said investigators has interviewed a family member who said the suspect has become more political in recent years. Coase said the family member referenced a recent incident in which Robinson came to dinner prior to September 10, and in conversation with another family member, Robinson mentioned Charlie Kirk was coming to Uvu. There was a mention of how Kirk was full of hate and spreading it. Coase said investigators had also spoken to a roommate of the suspect who had shown them messages with an account named Tyle on the messaging app Discord. The message referred to a need to retrieve a rifle from a drop point and the rifle being left in a bush wrapped in a towel. The FBI said on Thursday they had found the suspect's murder weapon, an imported Mauser 30-06 bolt action rifle wrapped in a towel in a wooden area near campus. Utah governor details how Charlie Kirk murder suspect apprehended. Coase told reporters that investigators had found inscriptions engraved on casings recovered with the rifle, which had scope mounted on top of it. The inscription included, "Hey, fascists, catch," and "Bella Ciao." And if you read this, you are gay. Bella Ciao means goodbye beautiful in Italian. It is also the title of a song dedicated to the Italian resistance who fought against the occupying troop of Nazi Germany. The Utah government said it was not aware of any potential further arrest in the investigation. Utah County Sheriff Mike Smith said it had been a vast, complicated, and very fast-paced investigation, and one that had been very taxing. FBI Director Kash Patel told reporters the crime scene was large, but had been processed quickly and forensic evidence has been recovered. The arrest came less than a day after the FBI released grainy pictures of a person of interest wanted for the shooting. Investigators appealed to the public help identify the suspect, who was wearing sunglasses, canvas shoes, and a distinctive long-sleeve black top featuring an American flag and an eagle. Authority has taken into custody the person they suspect of shooting and killing conservative activist Charlie Kirk on Wednesday at a Utah University campus event. Tyle Robinson, 22, was taken into custody in St. George, Utah on Friday, authorities and source told ABC News. Robinson's father recognized him as the person being sought by police after authority distributed photograph. The father initially told Robinson to turn himself in. Robinson initially said no, but later changed his mind. Officials said the father then called a youth pastor, who is also a U.S. Marshal Task Force officer. The officer advised the father to have Robinson stay in place. At the press conference on Friday, Utah Governor Spencer Cox said Robinson has become more political in recent years and engaged in a conversation with a family member about Kirk's visit to the Utah Valley University campus the night before. Cox also described what was engraved on the casing found on the scene. The first casing, according to Cox, said, "Notice Bo Owo, what is that?" The other three unfired casings said, "Hey, fascist catch," with an arrow symbol pointing up, then to right, and then 3 arrows pointing down. "Oh, Bella, ciao, Bella, ciao, Bella, ciao, Bella, ciao." And if you read this, you are gay. When law enforcement identified Robinson, they also interviewed Robinson's roommate, who showed them a message between Robinson and his roommate. The content of those messages included messages affiliated with the contact Tyle, stating a need to retrieve a rifle from a drop point, leaving the rifle in a bush, Coach said. Messages related to a virtually watching the area where a rifle was left, and a message referring to having left the rifle wrapped in a towel. The message also referred to engraving bullets and a mention of a scope and the rifle being unique. Messages from the contact Tyle also mentioned that he had changed outfits. Cox said Robinson arrived on campus driving a grey Dodge Challenger, which matched his vehicle he arrived in on campus. He also thanked Robinson's family, who did the right thing. FBI Director Kash Patel said that law enforcement caught Robinson within 33 hours of the shooting and was on scene within 16 minutes. This is a very much an ongoing investigation, as the governor said, and we will continue to work with the state and local authority to develop the investigation to provide them the evidence they need for their ongoing persecution, Patel said. Authorities and a former FBI agent previously said they believe the subject to be a college-age individual with an apparent proficiency in handling a high-powered rifle and likely known the layout of the university where the homicide occurred. President Donald Trump initially announced the arrest, stating on Fox and Friends on Friday morning, "I think with high degree of certainty we have him in custody." During a news conference on Thursday evening, state and federal officials released videos of the person of interest jumping down from the roof of a building on the campus. Bill Massor, commissioner of the Utah Department of Public Safety, said the suspect was wearing distinct clothing that could help in his identification, including canvas sneaker. He said the person seen in the video jumping from the roof left shoes impression and a palm print. "We are investigating everything we have into this, and we will catch this individual," Mason said at the news conference. Brad Garrett, a retired FBI agent and an ABC News contributor, said the evidence investigators have shared so far paints a picture of a suspect who planned the shooting down to the last details, including discarding the possible murder weapon along his escape path. He probably did that because he didn't want to be seen carrying a weapon, running through a neighborhood or walking through a neighborhood, Garrett said. So I believe you heard what I just read. Every indication proved that this very Tyler Robinson said, "Now buy this Charlie Kirk." Nothing anybody want to tell me. But this life, just 22-year-old boy, because somebody they speak according to how he feel, you just say you hate the person to the extent that you order for rifle. Even tell, but this America, I don't understand. Why is it that anybody can just go anywhere, buy this gun and whatever? They need to change this their law, eh? They need to change this their law. But I don't know the reason why they've not really changed it up to now. This small boy, he order for rifle, everything. Simply they go put on for bush, wrap on with towel. But according to what they said, this boy, when they look at him, the way he engaged the guy in midst of crowd, he just singled this guy out. Only one thought. That is, even people when stand near this guy. The thing is terrible. In short, guys, let's know what you think about this video. In short, I'm sure to